Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Strive Show. Today we're talking about why you're not sleeping and what you can do about it.
Welcome to The Strive Show. I'm Dr. Jake Grinaker, and together with the amazing doctors at Strive Chiropractic, our phenomenal team, and some extraordinary guests along the way, we will be in the pursuit of truth in all things health, life, and family. We believe you not only can handle the truth, you deserve it. Enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Strive Show, and today we're talking about really the three big culprits of why you're not sleeping and what we can do about it.
Yeah, sleep's very important to help the body heal and kind of reset. And yeah, there's a lot of things that can affect that negatively, but there's also things that you can do that are positive things to help you sleep better.
Yeah, and it's something we talk about a lot. I mean, if you're not sleeping, everything gets worse.
Absolutely.
Like if you're anxious and you're not sleeping, your anxiety gets worse. If you're in pain and you're not sleeping, your pain gets worse. Like everything compiles when you're not sleeping either enough hours or you're not getting enough restorative sleep.
Yeah, the quality of your sleep is important too. It's not necessarily all of the hours. I mean, yes, getting enough sleep is definitely important, but yeah, getting good quality sleep is just as important too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So there's a million reasons why sleep is affected, but we want to focus really on three that are not only the biggest ones, that these three probably cover 95% of all reasons people aren't sleeping. And number two, the reason we wanted to cover these three is because these are three things that you can absolutely do something about pretty quickly to improve your sleep. So the first one being how to manage stress, anxiety, and technology as it relates to bedtime.
Yeah, for sure. Like those are, like Jake said, like those are things that we can control, right? Yeah. And if we can improve some of those things to make those better so we can improve our sleep, those are definitely important. You know? So like with the stress and the anxiety, like trying to figure out, what things can we do to kind of calm ourselves down to help us sleep
Unplug
better.
from the day.
For sure, absolutely, yep.
And a biggest culprit is actually we're recording on right now. You're probably watching this on right now. Is your phone. So our phone does really two things. And when the blue light from our phone, it doesn't allow us to get into sleep. It actually will keep us awake. It's designed to keep us engaged and awake and there, but it also affects our sleep. It's also our biggest connector into the world. Like if a work email pops up or some social media post that sends you down a dark doom scrolling role, that all of a sudden now it's like your anxiety, your stress, just to be able to disconnect from technology, disconnect from that blue light, but also disconnect from that stress and the anxiety that technology brings you.
Absolutely. And it's okay, right, to disconnect from that stuff.
Totally fine.
I think some people think that they can't, and absolutely, it's okay. Like just put it down, put it away.
And sometimes you need to trick yourself, right? I mean, have a charging station that's somewhere else that you plug it in an hour before bed and grab what are those old things called with pages, the analog, a book. That's what it is. Grab a book, disconnect, read a book, whatever you can do to unplug from the world that'll really help that stress and anxiety and disconnect you from that blue light.
Absolutely, yeah. Like just let your brain just chill. Just relax a little bit, right? That helps get you into that sleep rhythm and it's super important.
For sure, for sure. Number two, the second one involves a lot when we talk about kind of our diet kind of things, and really diet as applies to eating big meals before bed, caffeine and alcohol can affect that too.
For sure, yeah. I mean those things again, things that we can control, right? And that's important. Making sure that we are not consuming caffeine, before we go to bed. Stopping that at 6, 7 o'clock at night. Same thing with the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
People think that, alcohol puts you to sleep, but actually it disrupts your sleep rhythm. And that's super important when we're trying to get that good quality sleep.
Yeah. And that's interesting. I'm glad you brought that up because I was just reading a kind of a study, an article that talks about even 2 drinks. You may think it helps put me to sleep, but actually it disrupts your really restorative sleep. Yeah. So even though you may fall asleep quicker per se, you get far less REM or restorative sleep, which is a big problem in there.
Yeah, when your liver is working, trying to to get rid of that and detoxify that alcohol, it disrupts that normal sleep pattern.
Yeah, or caffeine, or the same thing. Caffeine's doing the exact same thing. So certainly not, not picking on any one thing. That's also the exact same thing with like your diet and eating. We don't want to be eating a bunch of sugar late at night because your body's, or even a big meal. Like you shouldn't be eating a big meal at 8 o'clock because your digestion, your stomach, your large intestine's working overtime, and it really affects that that restorative deep sleep.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of processes that our body goes throughout the night and throughout our sleep, right? And we want our body to be able to focus on those necessary processes and not have to worry about, digesting this big meal or like toxifying this alcohol or trying to get rid of this caffeine. So it's important because, like I said, there's those things that our body needs to do. And if it doesn't have the ability to do that, then the whole rhythm gets disrupted.
Yeah, and our body needs to do them. You shouldn't need to do them as you're trying to fall asleep either. So, which is a big one. Yep. And then number 3, is one that we see every day that we're helping people with, and that's a hyperstimulated nervous system. Yep. So when your nervous system, especially your upper cervical spine as it relates to brainstem activity, is hyperstimulated, you got a lot of stuff going on there, it really affects people's ability to fall asleep, stay asleep, or if they're waking up feeling got hit by a train, or like, why am I so, just exhausted all day? Yeah. It's because your body didn't get into that restorative sleep, and that's a big one with that hyperstimulated nervous system.
For sure, yeah. Like, you get some of that brain fog in the morning, and you're just kind of having trouble getting going in the morning. And yeah, if like Jake said, if that upper cervical, where that parasympathetic nervous system sits, and you're not able to stimulate that rest and digest that we kind of talk about, you're not going to get good sleep.
Yeah. Love how you brought that up, Brian, because really, there's 2 arms to that nervous system. We have the rest and digest, and we have the fight or flight, right? And when you have that hyperstimulated nervous system, your body is in fight or flight. Yep. Well, fight or flight, shockingly, is not designed for sleep. So if you're just like wired, or your body's wired like that, or you're in this fight or flight, not only will it make that stress and anxiety worse, but it's really going to affect your ability to
Absolutely.
sleep.
And again, that's tying in the chiropractic part of this and getting that upper cervical, that parasympathetic part of your nervous system stimulated so that can kick in and give you better sleep. That's why we're here. That's what we want to help you with.
And the good thing is it's very easy to find.
For sure.
It's very easy to diagnose. It's very easy to take care of. Yep. And very quickly people start noticing better sleep.
For sure. Come in, get the scans, you see that dysfunction in through the neck, and absolutely. And then you kind of tie that into what they fill out on their history form, and fatigue, not getting good sleep, stress, anxiety. It's like, it's all right there.
Bingo.
Yep.
Right here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
But again, the good thing is that's something that, Dr. Brian and I collectively have done for, 40 some years. So it's nothing that's unique. It's not unique to you. It's also not normal, but it's pretty common. Yep. But it's a pretty quick, diagnosis, fix, get you on the right path. So if that's you, or if you have a loved one that you're thinking of when we're talking about this, send them this video, connect with our office. We'd love to get you checked out and in here. Because, again, like we talked about at the very beginning, man, when you're not sleeping, everything is worse.
Yeah, it just makes your day just, it's not great, right?
No.
It's hard to get through your day when you don't get good sleep.
No, I don't know how people do it and function.
I don't either. It makes everything just a challenge.
A very big challenge.
There's enough challenges throughout the day.
You have enough challenges you're dealing with.
You don't need to add that one in.
You don't need that one. Let us help you with that
for
one.
sure.
So.
Yep.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Strive Show, and we will see you next week.
Thanks for tuning into The Strive Show. Whether you are watching this on YouTube or listening to the podcast on your favorite platform, make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you found value in today's episode, please share it with a loved one. We would be honored. Thanks, and have a fantastic week.